Hello, we're in Geoff's garage. Here's Geoff on his bike. It's a 1949 Panther model 65 250 and he's been working on it. And I've come round because we're going to try and do the first start. It's going to be a first start on the bike. How long you had it, Geoff?
6 or 7 years.
Yeah.
It was in sort of big lumps when it was delivered, so I don't know when it was last run.
No.
But I've never ever had it running, so.
Oh, okay.
Because it was knackered.
So we're just looking here because we've got the spark plug out and we're going to Geoff's kicking it over because you can see a spark on there. It doesn't look massively powerful.
If you want that.
No, it's all right. We'll just go for it. Sometimes it doesn't match the frame rate. You know what I mean? And you don't see it anyway on the. Yeah, I can see a spark. Yeah. Yeah, that looks all right. Let me see if I can see it in the camera.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that looks all right. Okay, good.
The only problem might be in valve timing.
Yeah.
Because it's a new cam in there, but it hasn't got any timing marks on
it,
like the old one had.
Now, see this here? This is a exhaust valve lifter.
And it should be like that.
Yeah. And I came round the other day because Geoff was struggling with this, but it looks like he's got it sorted out now. I don't remember that being cranked like that, Geoff.
Yeah, it is to fit under the tank.
Okay.
Fell the petrol tank otherwise.
Cool.
Yeah.
Put the plug in.
Oh, we need some fuel, won't we?
Oh, fuel? That's a good idea, yeah.
Yes.
They like that, don't they, when they want them to run?
Well,
Okay.
Plugs in. I better come down and get some fuel in.
Okay. How are you going to do that, Geoff?
Oh, siphon a bit out of one of the bikes. That's right.
Okay, all right. I'll come back then when we've got a bit of fuel on the go. Back in a bit.
I'll get a...
I'm just looking at this here. I remember he's had this rebuilt. This, what is it, Geoff? Is it dynamo? What's this here? Distributor?
No, I did the distributor myself.
Ah, you did the distributor.
And I did the dynamo as well. It's the mag dyno on the one in the shed I've had.
Ah, sorry, I got mixed up then. So the distributor here, even though it's a single cylinder, there's still a distributor. So that makes the points nice and easy to get at, doesn't it, Geoff?
Yeah,
So there's points on the other side there.
Yeah, I've just put a bucket full here. So there's the business end of the distributor. You just flick that off, take the cover off, and there's your points and your condenser. Look, your condenser's like a miniature ignition coil, it's that big.
Good, yeah.
But there's no rotor arm because it's only a single, and it's dead easy to get to. It's really nice.
Cool. So yeah, so then, so there's the coil. Got it, yeah. So there's the coil. So, yeah, distributor, coil, bang, bang, bang. Yeah, okay, got it. Oops. It's looking very smart, Geoff.
Well, that was the idea. I want to get it tried.
Oh, that fuel, is it? Oh, shit, that's going to go everywhere.
It shouldn't do, look.
Easy does it.
Let's get a towel.
It's going everywhere. Shall I do that and then you pour?
You'll end up with petrol on your hand, that's the trouble.
Don't matter.
I think it's nearly there, Mart. It's
Where does it come out of?
out the tickler all over your thumb. Let's have a look. Yeah, we got fuel on top of the carb now, so...
Okay.
Yep, plenty of fuel there and there. Put this petrol well out of the way so I don't kick it over like I did with the Zip.
Geoff was talking to the guy that made the mud guard and he's going to have about 3.5 inches taken off the back here. Just bring this...
Because I won't have room for a nice reflector if I do.
Yeah.
Okay, see if we get any kickback or any spitting, farting or anything else.
Watch for a man being launched off the bike.
So...
A bit close up here, Geoff.
Say again.
I'm a bit close up.
Exhaust valve lifter. Put some fuel in there. We've had compression. Okay. Right. I suppose.
Bloody hell! Wow! Wow! There's a little bit of a weird noise there, Geoff. Do you want to do it again or investigate?
It's the one nut. Right.
Say again, Geoff, sorry.
There's a bracket on the back of the primary chain case held on with a nut and bolt.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm just going to weld it because the nut is in close proximity to the clutch and it just touches there.
Because it was making a little bit of a noise there.
Yeah, that's what it was. It was on this side. Well, it run.
It ran?
In fact, it started up all right, didn't it?
Yeah. Well, first kick that was, Geoff.
Yeah, I know.
First kick.
I must be getting used to these Panther things.
People are going to think that we've fixed it, but no way. That was absolutely genuine.
Absolutely genuine. In fact, can you smell the 3-in-1?
Yeah.
I put a good squirt of 3-in-1 down the bore.
Yeah.
You know, to make sure it got some lubrication.
That was amazing, Geoff. I'm really impressed.
It was. I'm going to have another go. I'm going to put some more petrol in and have another go, I think.
We need to rig up a better tank, don't we?
I thought I'd...
Can you rig up the tank?
That's the one we had.
Oh, okay.
I haven't... The tank's away. If you remember, I dropped it when it was full of gravel.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And it got... It wouldn't have run otherwise, would it?
No, I'm amazed, Geoff.
Well, I'm not, because it's a simple single cylinder, isn't it, Mart?
Yeah, I know,
man. We got spark in the right place.
But like you say, though, you weren't sure about the cam timing, were you?
With the leading.
Oh, that's tickling. That's tickling like bonkers now, isn't it?
Yeah.
If you got a more handy sized thing, I could try tipping it in.
That'll
like
run for a while. That will.
A little jug or something.
I think it stopped because I've still got the choke on a bit.
It'll probably not want to start now. I'll try and keep the camera just below the light.
Okay, exhaust valve lifter.
Hopefully the second start.
I've taken the choke right off.
You can see the fuel in the Geoff says it's not charging. Oh, that's it, out of juice.
Here you go.
Oh no, it's got fuel.
Yeah, there's fuel still up there. But yeah, there's I think the float had stuck. Let's try it again. The float had stuck, I think. One of the teething problems, isn't it, Mart?
I'm not a motorcyclist.
Sort the charging problem out.
No, you need to do something else as well.
What's that?
Because you ain't got a chain on it.
Oh no, well I've got to take it apart to do the painting, but I want to sort the charging problem out.
Yeah.
Why isn't it charging? It's got a bloody electronic regulator on it, a DVR2, a new one, so... I came round some time ago actually, and we were trying to troubleshoot a problem with it. I can't remember what it was it, Geoff? It wasn't making sense when he was turning the ignition on. The ignition was staying, once it was turned on and turned off, it was staying on.
Yeah.
And you got a back feed.
And then we realised that the regulator...
I might just have to flash the dynamo. I might have to
paralyse
the dynamo.
Yeah. And we realised that the electronic regulator thing was positive earth,
Disconnect.
and this bike actually runs negative earth.
Yeah.
So he's got a new regulator now.
So, I can't believe that. That's fantastic, that is. I'm really pleased.
Well
Put
done,
it
Geoff.
together right then.
Yeah, well done.
Cracking.
Yeah.
And it's not leaking oil anywhere.
No.
So kicking it over 50 times to get the oil
This
circulating.
part here looks really sort of lightweight and slimline until you see all this lot down.
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
until you see all this lot down there. See that there? That's hot.
Well, that's the oil sump, that is.
Yeah. Wow. Jesus.
It's got oil in the front and back, and it's got an internal web cast where the flywheels sit,
Oh yeah.
which all the oil that drains down into there is picked up and flung over a weir into the reservoir.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's almost dry sump. I'll just put a couple of proper grease
It's a nice
nipples
looking
on the gearbox.
It's a nice looking bike, isn't it, Geoff?
I think so. I think it'll look a treat once it's painted. It's all black apart from the tank, which is a two-tone blue.
Okay. I like the headlight. Do they call it a cat's eye or something
Cat's
like
eye
that?
lens, yeah.
Rather than a cat's ass trophy?
Yeah, it's got one of those.
Well, you want it? You want it?
You that really good bulb.
Oh yeah.
So
No, you didn't
I've got
actually. You told me
LED
about it.
side lights, yeah, and then the headlight is. You don't need a reflector with that.
Yeah,
It projects a beam by itself.
Geoff was trying to explain this to me. The headlight bulb is completely independent of the reflector,
You can have
and
a,
it just
you can have a matte black reflector.
flick it high low, Geoff. Yeah, there's high low. Look.
I've got to adjust the.
Yeah. So, and then the whole adjustment is just on there, isn't it? Yeah, I've got it. Cool, man. Put the side lights on. Oh, I'm not too keen on the LED side light, Geoff.
The same in the back as well. I've got LED light at the back. But why is it a bit bright or?
It just looks a bit shit, doesn't it?
Well, you.
No, it ain't. It ain't not
Safety.
bright. It ain't not bright. It's just it ain't in
suit the
fitting.
age of the
The blueness don't
The,
suit, does it? Have you got one of them that isn't fitted to a machine?
Yes, I have.
Have you? Can I take it and try it on my 100E?
Yeah, if I can find it.
Yeah, no
I'll-
problem. At any
I'll
point.
sort it out. Yeah.
You don't need that one, Geoff.
No, it just looks good. That does, because it's got the right moulded rubber housing for
I know,
it.
but you don't need
I
that
know I don't need it. Yeah.
because you've got that.
Yeah. So sort out my charging problem, which might only be what's it in the dynamo.
Yeah, polarising. That's great, Geoff.
Well,
Okay, Geoff. Thank you very much.
okay.
That was brilliant.
Did you want to have a look at this one starting? I've not started this one since I bought it. That's the one I ride all the time out there.
Oh yeah, I got them mixed up then. Yeah, that's the one.
This is the one I bought about a month ago.
Yeah, Geoff. Now looks. Yes. Hey, look. Bonus. Now look. Geoff bought this one about a month ago. Give us just a brief history, Geoff, please,
Right, okay.
of these machines. Now, what's drawing my eye straight away is this.
Yeah. Well, this is what they call a Red Panther, and these were built down to a price and sold through Pride and Clark in London, and they were the saviour of the Panther motorcycle company, Phelan and Moore. These new in 1937 were £29.17 and 6.
Bloody hell.
And I've always fancied one because although they're a cheap bike in the day, they're well built, they're very light, and some of it they've got a nice little turn of speed and handle quite well. And I've been looking for one for years and years, and that's really why I bought this. I couldn't find a Red Panther at the right price, so I bought this 250 Panther, which is a 250 single. That's a 250 single. Obviously a few years apart. This is 1937, that's 1949. And I ended up buying the 350 Panther because I couldn't find one of these.
Yeah. So you bought that one, and that one.
Yeah.
Because you couldn't find one of these. That's a great logic to follow, Geoff.
Yeah, well, you know, I wanted a rigid girder bike. That one came up out.
Yeah.
So I bought it.
Yeah.
And while I'm riding it, lo and behold, this one came
Wow.
up at the right price.
It's like buses, isn't it? They all come at once.
It was the price of a project bike.
Yeah, and
So I
it's
was happy.
decent,
and
isn't
the
it?
guy said it runs, but it doesn't charge.
I said to Geoff, hold off on trying to start it, and we'll try and capture it on video.
So I'm hoping that it will start. So I'll drag it out.
Let me just show something else, Geoff. I just noticed this. Where it actually says Red Panther on the side. That's cool, that is, isn't it?
It is, yeah, yeah. I think there are.
What's it say there, Geoff? Berman.
Berman. It's a Berman gearbox, and that's
Bloody
the
hell.
gear change. So you can see the gear. It's slightly different. You got your gear, your kickstart return spring in there. You'd never guess.
Hang on a minute, I wasn't looking. Show us again.
You got your kickstart return spring in there.
Oh yeah.
You'd never guess, would you?
Yeah, you can guess what that looks like. Yeah.
Oh,
So that's the clutch.
that's
There,
it.
that little lever there.
That's it.
That's the
There's your clutch.
El Clutcho. Cool.
I think the battery's disconnected. Yeah. So I suppose first thing to do again.
Check
Let's
for
check
spark.
we've got a spark, because I'm not too sure of the positions of the of the positions of the switch, because there's the green spot and the yellow spot. Well, it's an adapter plug. Look at that.
Oh shit, yeah.
It's a bloody big plug, that, isn't it?
It's an 18mm in it, Geoff.
It is, yeah. Yeah.
One of the old flatheads would probably fit.
Okay, connect the battery up.
I mean, NGK is a decent brand, isn't it?
And you can, yes, yeah. So I've connected the battery up.
Oh, okay.
Charging it then.
Oh, here we go. Look at that.
Oh, that's good, isn't it? That's like a security switch. So,
So without the key in, the switch don't turn.
oh, the ammeter flicked then. So
Yeah.
I've got to see if I can see.
So what do you reckon it is, Geoff? Like on and then lights or something? There's no lights.
No lights. Well, let's have a look, see if we get a spark then.
Okay.
Oh, what's it moving? The ammeter moving.
Have you tried kicking it over? The wheel's going round. Oh, yeah, good spark, yeah.
Oh, good.
Better than the other bike. Geoff, that spark's much stronger than the other one. Yeah, Geoff went all the way up to Scotland to fetch this bike, which is a long way for us Midlanders.
Chopper bought it off. He's had it about 5 years and never used it on the road.
Ah.
Okay, so that's advance retard. I don't know if it's a slack wire advance or not.
Well, if you know which way things go around, you can kind of probably work it out from the orientation of the...
Ah, no, this is completely different to all the others, Mart. Soon see if he kicks back at me.
Yeah.
Right. So
What was that there, Geoff? Exhaust lifter?
Yeah.
Oh. What's that one there? Choke?
Yeah, that's the choke. Right, that was... How did on ignition or... Yeah, that's ignition.
First one's ignition, isn't it?
Okay.
Oh.
Not sounding good. Not even a kickback, so... Okay, let's turn the ignition off. Put the plug in and see if you get any fuel through
Yeah.
the arm.
So these are completely alien to me. I don't know.
Bone dry, doesn't even smell fuel-y.
Okay.
So I'll just take the cover off the carb. Ah, that would explain.
Oh, hang on.
No fuel in the float chamber.
Hang on. Yeah. Geoff's just took the top off the carb there.
There's nothing, there's no fuel getting in. So it means the petrol tap ain't working. That's a good start, isn't it? However, I've got a cunning plan.
Does it involve putting fuel straight into that
Straight into
float
the
bowl?
chamber. Again, I don't know when this was last run.
Why, you couldn't tip it far enough?
Ackles and whatever.
You took the plug out, didn't you, Geoff?
I'll put it back.
Should I put the thing on?
Oh, I hadn't put that. That could have been interesting. So I've got some fettling to do on this one then.
Well, how does that work, Geoff?
How does what work? There's a tapered needle in there that sits on the seat.
Yeah.
And it goes up through the centre of the brass float and is held in with a clip. So when the brass float comes up, the taper comes up and shuts the flow of fuel off.
Oh, it comes up
As
that
you
way.
use the fuel and it goes down and it opens it up.
Yeah.
So
that point on the top's nothing to do with it. That's just to help you get the top on.
yeah, that just floats up and down in there. So right, we got fuel now.
Okay.
Hopefully, well, we have, because I just filled that up. So let's try a bit of ignition again. Here we had a flick on the regulator. Now the top dead centre.
Oh.
Sounded promising, didn't it?
Yeah.
Perhaps I flooded it.
That's the problem, innit? You can kick your guts out, can't you?
Yeah.
Seems to be quite a lot of mechanical noise going on. Oh wow, okay, yeah, okay. Well, that was about 7 or 8 pops, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay,
Let's have a rest.
let's have a rest. Back in a bit. Well, we just had a little fiddle with it and we worked out which way round this goes. Now it's probably out of fuel.
Yeah, great. Oh well, I know this one runs as well.
Bloody hell. Are you not worried about all that mechanical noise?
No, they were built down to a price, Mart. It's the.
They were, weren't they, Geoff? Because you can see that they've kind of cheapified the look of the engine. Here, this piece here looks, you know, a lot
Oh yeah.
more
Built down to a price.
mundane than
exposed. This is one of
yeah.
the first ones where the rockers are actually enclosed.
yeah, and you can see it's the first steps at enclosing them because it's
Yeah.
just a metal plate over the top.
No, I'm not too bothered about the mechanical noise because it's very likely things like clutch bearings, primary chain. I mean, I put a primary chain on that on that one on Friday because here's the old one.
Do I remember something like you hold them out horizontally and they see how much they sag?
Yeah, there we go. So when you hold it out,
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, yeah,
it's not supposed to do that. It's
No.
supposed to be sort of like that
yeah,
there.
yeah,
So that one is, you can hear,
yeah, yeah.
it's just
That's I vaguely remember that
completely
actually. Yeah,
knackered.
yeah.
So if you take a length of this out and hold it
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You can
horizontally,
see that. Yeah, yeah,
so there's a slight difference.
yeah, yeah.
And it could be that the chains wear and they thrash around and make a horrible
Yeah.
noise. So, but so far today, Mart, I'm bloody dead chuffed, mate.
Yeah, I would be as well,
I can't
Geoff.
believe that one actually went genuinely first kick
First kick, yeah.
from.
Well, who knows when it last
I'm
ran?
pleased because that means I put it together right.
Yeah,
And I got the cam timing right as well.
I know, yeah.
Which is unbelievable.
No, it's amazing, Geoff.
And
It's brilliant.
It's not wiggling oil out everywhere.
It's a nice kind of fat fender look, isn't it?
I like
it's,
it, yeah,
it's a little bit like them Sunbeams, isn't it?
Well, they were a commuter bike. They didn't want you getting sprayed up with,
No.
you know. And this was the same, a commuter
Yeah.
bike. So.
Yeah.
Well, hey.
Okay.
Hey.
Well,
Oh,
folks,
super-duper.
you witnessed it then. You witnessed the first start on the Red Panther and the first start in Geoff's ownership. Well, Geoff's ownership of both, but the first start on the Model 65 as well. This is as bought, literally as bought and unloaded off the trailer.
I've done nothing to it.
Yeah. So what do we need to look at, Geoff, in the future? The fuel tap?
Well, obviously I've got to sort out the fuel feed problem.
Yeah.
It runs okay, it's a bit noisy.
So we can look forward to a little run up and down the road at some point then?
Absolutely, I'll sort the fuel feed out. The main issue with this one is the charging.
Yeah.
Obviously, you know.
Well, he said that, didn't he? Yeah.
And the ammeter didn't move at all.
No. Okay.
So,
cool. Yeah,
all in all,
great.
an extremely good day.
Well,
Pleased.
Well done, Geoff. I'm glad I came round and witnessed the starts. Thank you very much for holding off on them.
I can now pull off the bits that need painting on that, get them painted, and get the bits chromed that have got to be chromed, and it's one done.
Do you know, Geoff, I was just looking at the mudguards on that.
Yeah.
You know how you said, like, oops, sorry, I knocked the camera, to short it. Do you think maybe it just needs actually straightening and a slight reverse flare? In other words, the length is all right, but the length is all right, but have it coming down and out. Well, I'm looking at the front one, you see.
Yeah, because that's...
Because it doesn't tuck under, does it?
No, no.
I'm looking at these sort of things, yeah.
I'll see. When I take it off, I might...
Yeah, because that hasn't...
When I take it off, I very likely will take it to Simon and get him to chop 3 inches off.
Yeah.
I'll
just have a little flare on it.
I'll just take it to about I think. Just about
it just wants to come
just
straight and level. Just back a little bit, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's metal stretching then, you know, it's...
Piece of piss. I'm an expert at metalwork now, you know. Okay, Geoff, thank you very much indeed.
No, that's great, that is. I'm so pleased with that. I'm going to play with that. I'm going to polarise...
You're going to
polarise the
dome. You're going to polarise the dome.
That's a straightforward Lucas dynamo.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thanks very much, Geoff. Thanks for inviting us to the garage.
Yeah, that's all right, mate.
I hope everybody's enjoyed this little bit of an excursion into the two-wheeled world. Okay. Thanks a lot then, everybody. Right. Take care, and I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers, Geoff.
Cheers then, Mart. I'll see you soon.
Bye. I just come back from Geoff's and I borrowed this little reflector. Oh, it's reflecting in the camera, Geoff. I borrowed this little reflector off one of his bikes, and it looks like it's ideal for this. So I'm going to try and get some of those.
No, it was at the swap meet, the hot rod
swap meet. Oh, the hot rod swap meet. Yeah. Oh, blimey.
Yeah, been looking for them for ages.
But this says Cat Eye RR 150A. Japan, I think it says. Japan. So I'm going to do some Googling now and search on that. Yeah, it's nice that. It's like an aluminium thing there, so it's nice and shiny. Yeah, so that looks pretty nice, I think. I'll try and get a couple of them. Yeah, look good, don't I?
Do.
Just the job. Okay, thanks, Geoff. You can take that back.
You take it back now.
Unless you can give me the other one. Yeah. No, I don't know. I can sort that out on the day.
Great. No, I think it's coming on really well, Mart.
Okay, back in a bit.